Islam. Once is always on the rise by thoughts of praise Almighty, God Allah. I want to send honor to our illustrious true and divine prophet, Noble Prather-EL, for whom I think we all know and love. I want to send honor to the Moorish Temple of America, the House of Refuge, House of Love, House of Worship. I want to send honor to the master of the house that's here at 1055 North Milton Avenue, Grand Sheik Robin Prather-EL, Islam. Sister Grand Sheik is Tiffany Jones Bay, Chairman Melvin Valines Bay. I want to send honor to the co-chairman Mark Rogers Bay. I want to send honor to the orders of the daughters of Drew Ali. I want to send honor to the order of the prince and princess. I want to send honor to Asan Nidam, our doorkeepers. Send honor to our babies. Send honor where honor is due. Send honor to each one of you. Islam. I'm sitting here high as a kite because I'm feeling Bella Avenue. When I came in the door, I came into the house of Prather-EL, but when I took a seat, all of a sudden it seemed to transform into 3911 Bella Avenue, because you were jumping up, popping up, asking and answering those questions that the Sunday school master, Brandon Joyner-EL, so elegantly demonstrate. And I want to send you honor, Moses. Islam. I want to send all of you honor for continuously staying on this road, continuously week after week, month after month, year after year, learning these lessons to go and teach our people, because what Sheikah Karen Johnson Bay demonstrated how she was tired. More than a whole lot of them out there tired, but they don't have no place to go. Right. But if you stay strong, you open up these doors to the Moorish Temple of America. They're going to do like she did, if she don't mind me using her, and many other of us did. They're going to come into the Moorish Temple of America. So I want to thank you, Sunday School Master Brandon Joyner-EL, for including your students, because that's what they are, under the sound of your voice, in your lessons, man, making them a part. And I want to thank you all for being a part. Islam, because I'm telling you, man, this is Bella Avenue. Y'all were jumping up, asking them questions with fire, and no problems at all. Wasn't no etc. Y'all were just doing it, most. Islam. So I want to thank y'all for that. I have another reason to be here today. And what I want to do, Morris, this right here, can I get somebody up here, please? Come on, brother, help me. Oh, wait a minute, co-chairman can do it. You come on. Okay. Morris, in the course of this week, myself and Sheikah Prather-EL were out having a wonderful day. We come home, and what do we, lo and behold, what do we find? That's beautiful. More I'm going to share with, what I'm going to do is the inspiration of October 2021 was captured. Those Moors, Grand Sheik Hassan, Rasul Hassan Bey and his wife sent us these in honor of the work that we did. It was sponsored by Sheik White-EL in Indianapolis, but she carried it a little further and sent them to us for the work that we did at the convention. And what I want to do more, it's for inspiration. So you'll know the work that you're doing, so you'll know that you are elevating, so that you will know that you are growing in the Moorish Temple of America, because some of you would have never gotten to this point. Some of you would never thought to be at these points, but you were. And what I want to do is I would like to present them to Grand Sheik Prather-EL for 7, 14, maybe 21 days to display them. And I would like to go on to give it to another temple, 2900 Pressman Street, for 7, 14, 21 days. And then to Georgia, 7, 14, 21 days. And then to New York, temple number 21 and Garrison Bay and Sheik thank you, Manuel. And all the temple, Philadelphia. North Carolina. Oh, and while we're talking about Philadelphia more, Sheik Lewis's mother went on, she transitioned yesterday. So let's look to go up and give him the strength to support that we have. I don't know when it's going to be, but if you can make it, make it. She's a woman, so ODDA will be very inspirational to the world. Islam. So, most I want to present these to you, Grand Sheik, and you can post them up for 7, 14, 21 days, however you want to do it. But because Morris is like this, these pictures and doing this, it reminds me of how the Mona Lisa. It reminds me of how that picture that Jesus at the table. What is it called? The Last Supper. It reminds me of all those expensive pictures, how they loan them out to various countries, especially when they want to do something. So we're going to loan this out to get the inspiration of our work that we did in October. I want to thank you, Mo.
Thank you.
Let's go, Mo. And with that said, Mo, again, Mo, stay on this.
I just wanted to.
Sheik is pregnant.
I just want to give you, not just give you. I just want to Islam. Islam. You just gave everybody the inspiration, but I want to say also that everyone that couldn't journey, we gave inspiration to Gary, Indiana, Temple number 5, and with the blessings that they keep giving us and the blessings of their gratitude, and we give them gratitude, that's what it's all about. And I just know in my heart that we are inspiring Gary, Indiana, the Grand Sheik there on that location, and the chairwoman, Sheik is Karima Hassan Bey, to stay strong and keeping the doors open there where it is so needed there in their location. Islam.
Thank you, Sheikas. Moses, I just want to say to you all, and what the chairman there, well, when you got up here, Mo Man said, pull out chapter in the Quran where it said, take unto thyself a wife. The man was trying to build a society. He didn't want this and that and that and this. He wanted us to take unto ourselves wives and become faithful members. And I'm here to tell you that all of them did. Regardless of what took place, things that did take place, they did. And we're going to do the same thing, Mo. We're going to take unto ourselves wives, a wife, and be faithful to the Moorish Science Temple of America.
That's right.
Islam, Mo.
Islam.
These sisters are honorable. Sheikas, can I ask you to stand up here for a minute, please? Our Grand Sheik said when he spoke, she's beautiful. Yeah. And what I'm and more, Princess Ariel Thompson Bay is going. I think it's next week or week after next. She's going to have me up, and she's inviting me to the temple, and she's going to have a lot of her young friends out to answer a lot of questions about what's happening with the young people. She's not throwing away the knowledge of the old people. Yes, I'm old, and I ain't got no problem. I love being old. But she's not going to disregard that. She's going to take whatever advice this old man can give her in this new age, and they're going to try to benefit from it. And in that question, we're going to talk about the races being equally yoked. We're going to talk about all the things that are going on with our men and our women. I pray that you be there. I pray that you ask the question about what's going on with our men and our women, that yes, Allah created enough, but we know things are taking place in the world that won't allow enough. So many things. And we're going to talk about those things. And I want to thank you, Sheikah, because growing pains, what did I say?
Growing pains.
It's growing pains in a relationship mode. But the prophet said we come to know one another's nature. Know your partner's nature. Know his nature. Know what it's about. His highs and his lows, his ins and his outs. Know who it is that you are, giving all that you owe, all that you have, and more. Know who it is that you're giving it to. Thank you, Sheikah. More so, be out at I'll get with that Sheikah, the princess, in the course of this week, and I'll let you know. But I'm going to appeal to the young people. I'm going to learn some of the slangs that y'all young people got, you know, so I can talk to you, so I can communicate to you in there, you know. So be out there, Moses. We're going to answer a lot of questions for our young people and for our women and for our men, so you can understand that we're going to come from this right here. This is where I'm going to come from. And I know it'll sweep over the hearts and minds of the most stubborn of them out there. It's long, Moses.
It's all.
Praise the Lord.